it's Amy here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys an update to my Sephora VIB Rouge sale that I did a couple weeks ago. The haul that I did, I hauled quite a few items, so I gave myself a good 2 weeks to really go through and try out all these items and find out whether I like them, love them, or if some of them didn't work, things like that. So I'm going to be sharing that with you guys today, and I will leave a link down below to the original haul as well. That will have the original list of all the items, and then I'll just let you know whether some of this stuff worked out for me. So I did pick up 2, and then like literally the last minute before the sale was over, I picked up a 3rd foundation. So the 3, actually I was gonna say 2. The 3 foundations I picked up and ended up loving all of them was, the first one was the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Foundation, and I'm in the shade number 15, which is the lightest shade, I believe. And this is such an awesome foundation. It keeps you really, really matte. I didn't have any oil coming throughout the day or anything like that. It was just really, really wonderful. I loved it. It's probably the best color match ever for me, is this shade right here. And then the other one I loved was the Este Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup. I did originally get the shade 1 and 2. And I wasn't sure if it was just a tad too dark, so I ended up going and ordering the 2 other shades that were a little bit lighter than that one, and I ended up returning the original one and stayed with the shade 1 in 1, which is Ivory Nude, and this is my best color match. And I don't know where this foundation has been all my life. It's amazing. It's probably the most flawless look ever when you use this foundation. It's amazing. This is definitely what I'm going to use for special events. I mean, I'll use it on the regular as well, but this is definitely like when I want a special event and to be like photography ready, like this is it. It's amazing. And the other foundation that I wasn't sure if it would work because I have combo to oily skin, and Luminous Silk from Giorgio Armani just made me skeptical, but a lot of you said like, no, I have combo or oily skin and it works great for me. So I ended up picking it up and I used it all last week and I loved it. So I did get the little size of him. I think it's like 0.6 ounces instead of the full size of 1 ounce, just to try it out and see how I liked it. And so I got the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the shade number 2, which I believe is the lightest shade, and I did really like it. A lot of you also said to try the Lasting Silk one as well, which is supposed to be for combo to oily skin. They were unfortunately out of my shade, the lightest shade in that range, so I couldn't pick it up. But I did pick up Luminous Silk, and I really, really did like it. During the day, like if I did get a little oily, it just gave me a more dewy look, but when I would touch it, it wasn't like my hands were oily. So it just gave me a really nice luminous look, and I really liked it. And I did pair it also with the powder foundation that I use as a powder from Giorgio Armani, and this is the Luminous Silk Powder Foundation, and I was in the shade number 2 as well. So they were a perfect color match for each other, and it was just a wonderful, this is like a magic powder. Like, it's the best setting powder, totally worth the money. I loved it. It was gorgeous. It just gives your face like A+, like it's amazing. It just is the icing on the cake when you put this on your face. So I love that. And then going along with the Este Lauder Double Wear, I did pick up the concealer, the Double Wear Waterproof All Day Extreme Wear Concealer, and this was in the shade 1 in Extra Light Neutral, and I love this. This was such a good concealer. That with the foundation is like, oh my god, amazing. When you put it all together, your face looks killer. It was amazing. I loved it. So I really, really like this concealer. And then a highlighter I picked up was the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Highlight number 1, which all of you guys said I would really, really like, and you were right. I have it on right now. It is gorgeous. At first I was skeptical. I know I had bought this in the past and returned it, but I loved it this time. It's just so beautiful and gives you, it's like the perfect everyday highlight where I can still have a highlight, but yet I feel like it looks appropriate for work and not too like highlight on fleek, like you can see me from the moon, which you don't need to see me from the moon when I'm sitting in a cubicle. So this is just gorgeous, perfect. It's got just like a little bit of luminosity and sheen to it, and it's just perfect. So I loved it. So thank you guys for the recommendation and letting me know that I would love it, because I do. Let's see what else. I did pick up a couple primers. I picked up the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer, and this was in the blue one, which is just supposed to give you, brighten up your face, and for light to medium skin tones, they recommended the blue shade, and I do really like this. I love all the Makeup Forever primers I have. I have the yellow one, and I also have the dark gray, which is a mattifier, and these are just some really great primers that really help make your makeup last a long time, so I enjoyed that. And then I also picked up the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, and I do really, really like this. This again is one of those bulletproof items. I feel like when I put it on, just like my makeup looks amazing and like just so good and like really ready for like heavy duty photography or something. Not that I'm like going pose for the cameras all the time, but I have lots of weddings coming up. including weddings I'm in and weddings that we're going to as guests. So that with like some of the double wear stuff is definitely what I'm going to be using those days because this was just awesome. And then another kind of highlighter I got was the Dandelion Shy Beam from Benefit, and I like to use this underneath the eyes after I go on with concealer as an under eye brightening effect. I also kind of like to put it on the tops of my cheekbones as a primer before a real highlighter, and so I did really enjoy this. This blends in really easily. It's perfect with a beauty blender or a brush, and I did really like this one. Two brushes I picked up, which I'm in love with, might be my, I don't know, that's hard because I really like all the foundations, but these might be my favorite things I picked up in that haul, and that was the Marc Jacobs number 12 bronze brush and the Benefit, or no, sorry, Too Faced Mr. Right Perfect Powder Brush, and these are seriously just perfect. Like, oh, they're so perfect. I love them. This is the perfect bronzer brush in general, and then I could not stop using it with my Chanel bronzer either, and then this I have not stopped using. Every single day since I had that haul, I've been using it. It is seriously like the perfect powder brush, or for underneath, cleaning up a contour, like whatever. This is seriously the cutest and most perfect powder brush ever. It's adorable. It's just like the perfect shape too. I love these. I cannot get enough of these. These are my favorite brushes of all time, officially. Another little kind of brush I had got the new, it's dirty already, the new little Beauty Blender that's a medium size. I had gotten this because I wanted to use it with my Makeup Forever contour kit, and then I also wanted to try it out with the Hourglass new contouring kit as well. So that's what I picked it up for. It's like the perfect little size to kind of like chisel out a contour or use it on your cheeks. So I really do like it. It's a little gray guy, but you can tell mine's already all dirty and everything. I need to clean it, but he's like the perfect little size. Like those little ones, like the little green guys, were too small, and then a Beauty Blender, a full-size one when you wet it, is almost too big for a contour. So this one is perfect. Let's see what else makeup-wise goes. I think I have two more items, and then the rest is skincare. I had picked up this Giorgio Armani eye tint in the shade number 8, which was Flannel, which is a beautiful, like, iridescent purple that kind of changes in the light. This is seriously the best cream stick eyeshadow I've ever used in my life, and it's really expensive. I want to say it's like, I don't know, $39 or $42, but this will last you a really long time, and this is seriously the most amazing thing ever. I put it on. First of all, it's got a wand that makes it so easy for applying. If you guys can see how it's shaped, it's perfect for literally just wiping it, kind of windshield wiper across your eye, and it just fits perfectly, getting it from your eyelashes all the way up to the crease, and it's amazing. It does not crease whatsoever. I mean, I literally wore this for like 7 o'clock in the morning getting ready for work all the way till when I took my makeup off at 10, and it still had not creased. It was awesome. I loved it. The only complaint I have is I'm actually not crazy about this color. It's beautiful inside the packaging. It's like purple and sparkly and just so beautiful, but when it dries, they dry a lot lighter eventually than they are when you first, you know, put it on your eye or your hand when they're wet. They dry down a little bit darker and then they lighten up. For some reason, this turns into kind of a white pinky consistency on my eye, so throughout the day my eyes start to get brighter and they're like pinkish almost. So I don't really like the color. I was hoping it would stay more of a true purple, but I love the actual formula. So I'm definitely going to just exchange this for one of the bronze colors. There was definitely like a kind of a really dark bronzy color, and since I know they lighten up a little bit, I think that one's going to be perfect. I do think there's also one shade darker in a purple as well. So I definitely love the formula. I'm just going to get a different color next time. And then the last makeup item was the Herborist Korean Skin Therapy BB Cream 5-in-1 Baby Skin Effect Makeup Care Face Cream. And this is the only thing that I've tried that I'm kind of on the fence about. It's definitely makes me a tad bit oilier than some of the other primers, so I have to use it with like a matte foundation rather than kind of a dewy foundation per se, or a demi-matte. But I do like it when I put it on. It's really, really nice. It dries really easily. It does kind of blur things out a little bit. I do like it. I'm just kind of on the fence still. So I'm going to keep playing with this because it has like, you know, quite a bit of claims it's supposed to do. Even out, mattify, reduce the appearance of blemishes, refine skin texture, moisture, and plump. Like, I think it does everything that it says it does. It's a matter of finding what the perfect combination with other products is, like what foundations work best with it. So that's what I'm still kind of trying to figure out. So the last little, oh no, actually I have two more things. I'm throwing stuff around. The other thing I had gotten was this little baby Z palette, which right now I just put all my Makeup Geek duo chrome and foiled eyeshadows in for now, but I do like this little guy. He's a perfect little size. And then I had gotten the, what was this? The YSL Touche Eclat Radiant Touch pen. I really like this for highlighting underneath the eyes and doing like a brightening effect. It's really nice. I love this. So then the last stuff is skincare. Now the one item I did not get to try yet is the Glam Glow Power Mud Mask, and I'm actually going to use this tonight and film Mask Monday this week with this, and so I am going to try it out finally, and I will let you guys know in that Mask Monday video if I ended up enjoying it. So two other skincare items from Herborist Korean skincare was the Bamboo Matte Lotion and the Yuza Double Lotion. I really enjoyed these so far. So if you guys saw my Ulta haul, I had gotten these new Peter Thomas Roth acne complexion pads, and I really like them, but they burn kind of a little bit just because of all the chemicals in it. I really like it as far as the acne stuff, but it does kind of burn just ever so slightly, and I go in with this right afterward, and it is so cooling and calming, and it feels so good. So that's like my perfect combo, is using those pads and then going in with this. I love it. And then I love this. It feels amazing. I feel like you really can feel it just mattifying the skin. I love to use that at night, and just like I wake up the next morning and my makeup applies better. So I really do like these so far. And then the last item I had picked up was the Herbivore Blue Tansy AHA and BHA Resurfacing Clarity Mask, and I really like this so far. This is awesome. It smells like roses. It's this really pretty blue jar with this blue liquid in it. Look how crazy that is, and it's very, very gooey. Really, really cool though. So it comes with this little spatula that you put it all over your face, and it's really sheer once you actually put it on. You can see blue when it's in one spot, and then you shear it out. And I wasn't sure how it was gonna dry, but it does dry down. You wear it for 20 minutes, and within a couple minutes, it just kind of starts to harden and just be like a film over your face. And then you just go rinse it off with water, and then it becomes like that same blue consistency again and just rinses off really easily. But my skin feels so soft and smooth after this, so I really like it. And it says that you can use it up to 4 times the first week that you use it, and then after that 1 to 2 times per week. So it's definitely a mask you can use quite often. I'm super excited to keep using that. A little will go a long way as well. You do get 2 ounces, and seriously, that will last a while. So it's totally worth the price. I want to say it was kind of not super expensive, but it was probably 40 something. So pretty typical when it comes to masks and stuff like that, but it's not as expensive as like a Glam Glow or anything like that, and this will seriously last you a while. So I was super impressed by this. Actually, all the skincare I was really impressed with. So that is my update to my Sephora VIB Rouge haul. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing my final thoughts on some of these products and getting to hear, you know, pretty much how I loved most of them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you can stay tuned to all my upcoming videos, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!